I'm not interested.
I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
So
they're not for you. You're promoting
I really
a book.
don't think y'all was really.
You came out and basically like promoted your book, so I thought that was a little interesting as well.
If I was up here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave, the lashes, and everything like that,
we're not interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You don't have to be interested, but you're gonna listen to what I gotta tell you after you say what. I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes. I don't really like all that.
We're back with Bryan. Mr. I'm from the ghetto. Mr. You're the problem. Mr. fucking airline mechanic. Mr. Rizzler. Oh my gosh, I love this guy so much, bro. He has game for days. He knows how to say words, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this man, he's so interesting. I'm too excited for him to be back, bro. Too excited.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, ladies, so we're gonna be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see and he starts talking, you're liking what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that was said, anything that you're seeing, whatever it may be that you're not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, energy. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Bryan,
Bryan, how old are you?
41.
And what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic.
By the looks of the pumps, they already know about him. By the amount of women that pump their balloon, they definitely already know about him. They've seen him before. They know what to expect.
All right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to lounges. I like to read. I like to write. I got a book out, The Perfect Match. I'm sure everybody know that already.
Ironically, he wrote a book, yes, without ever getting a match. So I don't know exactly what he wrote, but no. Writing a book called The Perfect Match while never having a match is just too fun for that.
I like to have a good time. That's it.
All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
Class, grace, ladylike, God-fearing woman,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Nice. And what are some deal breakers?
And make sure I get this right.
Please do.
Multiple baby daddies.
Okay.
Can't do that. If you have multiple children, I can, as long as you're from one guy. It doesn't matter if you was married to him or not. As long as you're from one guy, I could deal with that.
Okay.
No joke, he's right about that because there was a woman in the last episode with 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies and he ripped her apart completely. I mean, just ripped her apart. But yeah, he is right though. Multiple kids with multiple baby daddies is like a huge red flag.
Pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age.
I'm Sydney and I'm 28.
And Sydney, what do you do?
I'm an assistant principal at elementary school.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not my type physically.
Okay. And what makes him not your type?
Probably the height, even though I'm short, but I usually don't. Just the height.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
Okay. Bryan, how tall are you?
5'7".
Now, is she someone that's your type?
All he did was say his height and the balloon just pops out of nowhere. I can't wait to say what she says.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely. It's a shame you popped on me. You know, did you say only because of height?
Only because of height, because you look good. I like your eyes, your
Okay.
skin tone.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the fixation with the height?
Just because I'm just so small and little, I want someone just big. If that makes sense.
Okay.
You want somebody to tower over you?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over here, your name and age.
I'm Alicia and I'm 29.
And Alicia, what do you do?
I'm a content creator.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think we're both vets to the show. I've seen you on the show. I do think you're a little strict for me. I do tend to date taller guys, and we've just had some interesting interactions on the internet. I don't know. You're a little spicy on the internet. You've said some not nice things to me, so.
Oh, to you directly?
Yeah, I just feel like it was just after a catch up or something. We just had an interesting interaction, and I just didn't like the way you handled me on the internet. I thought it was a little rude.
So, Bryan, anything you want to say? And is she also someone that's your type?
I mean, she looks good, right? But I think I would pass.
That's fair.
The thing you're speaking about on the internet, you called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful, right? And I said something back to you, and that was pretty much it, really. But I think you're moving a little too fast. I really don't think you're here for love, to be honest with you. Last time you would say you had your homegirl with you on the episode.
You're promoting
I really don't think y'all was really.
You came out and basically like promoted your book, so I thought that was a little interesting as well. But I am here for love. You're not my type.
I doubt that.
Thank
baby.
you.
I doubt that, but
That's
it's
okay.
cool.
We're not here
It's cool.
for you.
Yo, this man's bringing the war, bro. And again, what's funny is that in his first appearance, he was super nice, super suave. You know, his second appearance came in guns blazing, wanted all the smoke, and now he still wants the smoke. Oh my gosh.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I'm 30 years old.
And Alexis, what do you do?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm a teacher by day and an entrepreneur by night.
Okay. What kind of businesses do you have?
It's a cold press juice business.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Outside of the height, you said you like to go to lounges, and I'm not big on lounges, so that's ultimately why.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice.
Thank you.
I would approach her. But, lounges as a deal breaker for you, I don't really understand that, but okay.
It's the height, obviously. I mean, come on, she's towering over you. It's definitely the height, but I think she's maybe saying loungers just to like make it clear to him that she knows her answer is stupid and she just doesn't like him at all.
Farewell.
Definitely.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Chanel and I'm 30.
Chanel, what do you do?
I manage a business, a birth and postpartum business. Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
For starters, you had me a little perplexed from seeing you on other episodes. So that was probably the initial thing. And then outside of that, I think you're just a little bit older than my preference. But outside of that, you're very attractive.
Okay. Appreciate that.
And is there anything specific that caught you off guard about him, about other episodes?
No, I like, it's just like the interaction, maybe like a little bit of like, again, perplexed, like a little shocking kind of shock factor with the way that you kind of communicated your desires or your like things that you're not interested in. So, yeah.
Okay.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
She looks good. She looks good. I love the chocolate. I love the shoes. Everything looks good. I love the teeth. You got it
Thank
together.
you so much.
But get to know me. Ask questions. Don't judge me for past episodes. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Focus on what I tell you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you could have been a match, but pop.
Why do those two women in the back make such a face, bro? What are they making faces for?
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Makara, 29.
And Makara, what do you do?
I'm a therapist.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's solely just height for me. Height is a big preference for me, so that was just it.
No, we have to ask, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
And look at Bryan's face. And Bryan, now she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's good. I just think it's a cop-out, That's the first thing y'all talk about is height. I think it's a cop-out. I think it's an easy thing to say, oh, he's not my height. But if I was up here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave, the lashes, and everything like that,
have weave.
then it would go
From my head.
I'm just saying.
Oh, bro, I told you all, bro. I told you this guy wants to smoke. Bro, damn.
I'm just saying. If you feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I didn't say that. You said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my preference. That was it.
I understand. I mean,
I
it's
wish you
cool,
well,
but I'm
though.
just, it's always the second or third one talking about height. So I just want to bring it to the forefront about what's the problem with that. What's the fixation y'all women have with height,
Okay.
preference and all that. Listen, I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room. You heard me?
Okay, but to be fair, right? His red flag is 3 kids with multiple baby daddies, right? Women with multiple baby daddies, right? If that's his red flag and other women don't like his height because that's not their preference, I mean, they have the right for that. To be fair,
But you want to
I
experience
love that for
so.
you. I hope somebody experiences that.
For sure. I hate you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head back this way. Your name and age.
Jordan, 27.
And Jordan, what do you do?
I am a therapist and I own a small business selling hair care products.
Okay. Now, before we jump into why you ended up popping your balloon, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching, but what happened?
We were not aligned. Okay. And I would love to elaborate, but I don't think I will without him here to say his side of it. So, but
Respect.
we were not a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for sharing. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to give you a chance. That's why I had it unpopped. But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific, I guess I'll say, I think you say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence. And so for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefixed judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So.
Okay.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's definitely a catch.
Thank you.
But, I think he was wrong with that. The fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke on
just
your
spoke on the height.
I never spoke on your height. I said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me, but I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped. But you got, I won't say sassy, you got defensive with her, and I didn't appreciate that, and I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real life.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you're a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl? You know exactly what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You're a girl's girl.
Define
so when
girl's girl.
That kind of mean you would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what that would mean.
Yes.
You would? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go down here. Your name and age.
Y'all gonna get it today.
Hi.
You know what? The prettiest woman in pink, she's smart. I feel like she's smart. I respect the fact that she didn't talk about her the match that she had. She didn't try to badmouth him, and she didn't want to say anything without him being present. That was really thoughtful of her. She looks very, very smart.
Hi, I'm Shaylin and I'm 30.
Today.
Shaylin, what do you do?
I'm a nursing student.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm copping out. It's because you're short.
Okay.
And I don't like men that argue with women.
Sorry. No, that's so funny. It's just that she did not hesitate at all. Wow. I can't wait to see what his response is.
All that going back and forth is crazy.
Okay. No problem. Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice. She'll catch. But then again, she's a girl's girl.
Keep
You a
it
follower.
cute. Keep it cute.
You a follower, love.
Keep it cute,
You
buddy.
weren't about what I'm telling the next woman. You a follower.
Here you go, argue
Worry
with
about what
women
I tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on a national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You
it
don't have
the
to be
chin.
interested, but you're going to listen to what I got to tell you after
Let's
you
move
say
on.
what
Let's
you
move
say,
on.
right?
Let's move on.
It's all fair game.
All right. Your
Oh, she did not want to hear anything you had to say, bro. Oh, bro. Sorry, Brad. You're losing this one, man. Sorry.
name and age.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
How you doing?
Ty, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the owner of Fat Bar. I'm a lash tech. I do everything esthetician field, basically.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, he still hasn't said I'm from the ghetto.
I'm from the ghetto.
He hasn't said I'm from the ghetto once in this episode. So I think he knows that a lot of people made him fun for that. Because usually by now, we would have heard at least 10 from the ghetto comments. But
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the height. I'm sorry.
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, for
No
me.
problem. No problem. It's all good.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. You know what I mean? But she's good. You know what I mean? She's all right. I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes. I don't really like all that.
So what's the difference?
I like
of
to
the
keep it
height
natural.
thing? What's the difference?
What's the difference with what?
He's feeling the heat.
A girl saying she don't want you for your height, and then you don't want
It's just
me 'cause I
it's just
got
the same
weave and
fixation
lashes?
that y'all use in every episode.
So
That's
it's the
really
same
all it's
fixation
about.
of
I don't really
lash
care
and
about
weave. Next. Thank you.
I don't really care about the height thing. I really
Next.
don't.
Thank
because
you.
I'm confident about
Let's
that.
move on.
But you know,
Your name and age.
My name is LaPortia and I'm 30.
You said LaPortia?
Yes.
Okay. And LaPortia, what do you do?
I have a lot of trades. I'm a veteran. I'm a cosmetologist. I have a CDL and I just finished school for cybersecurity.
Okay, girl. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not interested.
And what is it? May I ask?
I don't really want to like have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
There we go again. A girl's girl.
It's fine.
A girl's
Thank
girl.
you.
I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
So
They're not for you.
But you know, they definitely not for me, baby.
Exactly.
He's definitely feeling the heat, bro. He's definitely feeling the heat. Now he's getting in deeper. Oh my gosh, Ryan, please control yourself, bro. I'm begging you.
You hear me?
Your name and age?
My name is Annalicious. I'm 28 years old, and I work for Dynasty Financial Services.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I've listened to all these people. If I was your woman by your side, I'm kind of getting cringed. I'm getting scared. My heart rate is going up. So I'm just, baby, stop. So I just had to pop. Sorry.
No, you don't have to say sorry, baby.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But where you from?
I popped.
Not really. She's not really my type, no. She's another follower, a girl's girl, you know, so.
But
I
one
don't
thing,
think
you
that's
look
good.
beautiful. I
you.
love the style, the fit,
Thank
snatched.
Thank you.
So you did a
Thank
good
you.
job, and you work out. So it shows that you're dedicated to being a hard worker.
For sure. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's come back. Brian, we always trying to find you love. What's going on?
It's all good. It's a miscommunication. It's misunderstanding. You know what I mean? And then they like to follow for the next woman and what she want to do and what she talking about. Be a woman. Stand on your own. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Okay. And it's really not about height in real life. They lying to you. They up here lying about height. They up here lying. But that's what we're doing. It's all good.
All right, well, Brian, thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
My boy was feeling the heat today, man. Oof. Ooh, bro. That did not go well. He did lose his composure a couple of times, which I didn't like, because usually he's very calm and very composed and very articulate, but this time, nah. And a lot of the women knew about him as well. It's the whole Dr. Elam type of situation where when Dr. Elam appeared a second time, all the women popped because they already knew about him. It's the same situation here. They already knew how he talks to women with his second appearance, so damn. And again, he has a book called The Perfect Match, which is very, very accurate.